Welcome to another topic, just a small section of algebra, and I'm dealing with factorization. Okay, factorize is different from solving. When we are solving, we have an equation, but when we factorize, we have expression. Factorize is an expression, solving an equation. You end up with a concrete value. So I've given you different forms here. Let me start with the first two, maybe up to three, where the camera can focus. We are very much used to this. So I've done step one, okay, which comes from PQ is equal to 1 times 30 and P plus Q is equal to 11. Okay? Now remember what I told you. If you want the factors to replace the middle term, start with the product. That's all. How? So my product is 30. Write 30. Do not write negative or positive. It is okay. We are trying to get a quick method. So 30 can be 1 times 30, 2 times 15, 3 times 10, 5 times 6. Don't repeat 6 times 5. No. Don't repeat 10 times 3. I've already written. Okay? So these are the factors that can give you 30. Then you choose a combination that you feel, this one, when I add, it will give me the middle. When you add this out, when you add this out, when you add this out, so you are remaining with this. Okay? So that's how now you put in with the correct sign. Okay? So this is the way it is. I want you to complete it. You will have to do factorization by pairing. Okay? You do that. Now this second degree coefficient was 1. Suppose I change. The x squared now has a coefficient greater than 1. For example, 2. So this, we are told to factorize this. You can see the middle term is my concentration and how to replace it. That's why I've written them in blue. So here, again, check. I want PQ is equal to 2 times negative 6. But P plus Q, I want it as 1. So I write 12. Leave alone the sign. The sign is immaterial at this stage. Factors. 1 times 12, 2 times 6, 3 times 4. Don't repeat. 4 times 3, 6 times 2. No, those are the factors. So the combination that is near is that. Because it is 3 and 4, you can maneuver with the signs to give you 1. Correct? That then you replace it. You can see blue has replaced the original middle term. Okay. So this is not over. Okay, it's not over. Focus down here a bit. Yes. If we focus down here on question number 3. Okay, question number 3. Look, it is 12x squared plus 15xy plus 3y squared. Okay, if I rubbed the y's, the equation remains in terms of x. Have you realized that? If I rubbed the y, okay, if I rub this y and I rub this y, then the equation remains 12x squared plus 15x plus 3. So continue the same way. I'm looking for PQ is equal to 12 times 3, which is 36. But P plus Q will give me 15. What do? Get the factors from the product. So, right. So our product is 36. 1 by 36. I'm trying side work. 1 by 36, 2 by 18, 3 by 12, 4 by 9, And then I have 6 by 6. What else? If you move further, you will start repeating. So stop there. Then you see, which combination can I maneuver with the sign, correct, appropriate sign to give you the middle term? You see 3 and 12 is near. Then you put the appropriate sign. You put them there, replace. You will complete also this. But I've done this for you up to the end. The last one. The last one I've done up to the end here. Okay? Can we check now more? Yes. You can check it now. 3x squared y squared plus 5x plus 2. Okay? So I want two figures. When you add, they give you 5. But when you multiply, they give you 6. Then I put there. Okay? I replace 5xy with 3xy plus 2xy. Factorization by 2. Okay? I factorize 3xy. I remain with x plus y. Xy plus 1, sorry. And then the same thing must appear. Remember, the same thing must appear. So there is a shortcut. The fourth term, 1, 2, 3. This fourth term plus 2xy divided by the first term of the bracket. You remain with plus 2. For third term plus 2xy divided by the first term of the bracket. So plus 2xy divided by xy, you remain with plus 2. Common mistake, student put 2 without the correct sign. To avoid that, do what I'm telling you. Third term divided by the first term of the bracket. You do side work. Okay? You do plus 2xy divided by xy. You will see this and that cancel. So you put the figure with the right sign. Then the red is common. Write it once. And then the outside, the red, write it once. That's a shortcut. You need to master. You can't do it in a day. You do it frequently. And then you have a variety of quadratic. You will be smooth in simplification, whose tool is factorization plus a difference of two squares.